Hi, I'm just going to talk about the semi-eastern grip again, but I practiced it flat yesterday, but today I'm just going to practice it on the topspin. So topspin, serve, forehand, and a topspin backhand. So I was saying that to practice a spin to get a good feel for the contact and the impact of the ball on the strings, it helps to keep the spin level the same. And semi-eastern again is about 65 degrees on the down from the continental grip, just beyond between the eastern and semi-western grip. So if you were losing in a match, sometimes it might help to switch all of your grips to a different spin. So I was playing a match one time and I used an Aussie grip on the first set. Aussie is a conservative eastern grip of 22 degrees, and I lost the first set, and so the second set I went down slightly more to eastern for more a bit of a thicker kind of grip, more deeper. So and even though I lost the match, it was still great practice to get the two different grips into the one match, to practice the different techniques. So likewise with semi-eastern, if you were playing flat and it didn't work out, you could switch to topspin and use all your grips then to topspin. And it might be taking a while to adjust, so it might take first one or two games to get into it, but then for the rest of the set it should be easy peasy to use the opposite spin. So just do a quick demonstration. So on the topspin, it might help to keep the wrists kind of lax and to use off your body rotation. So if you're struggling with accuracy, it might help to go up to the equivalent to the service line against the wall and just do a short rally to get into it first. So I'll focus on an open racket face open, so it's pointing upwards on the topspin. now I practice on a more close grip with the strings more downwards. So briefly, I'll practice with a very wide grip, fingers far apart. So that feels slightly more natural when the fingers are far apart at the topspin. On this particular grip anyway. Body shots. I'll practice it now with a very narrow grip with the fingers very close to each other on the semi-eastern grip. Slightly more of a flexible swing when the fingers are very close to each other. So it might take extra practice if you aren't too familiar with it to deal with the extra flexibility. I relax my fingers and I'll practice a boogie whip. Boogie whip is the after swing is on the same side as the foreswing, over the same shoulder. So an advantage with focusing on one aspect of the technique on each shot is that it's more time efficient. When you focus on one and get one aspect of it mastered before moving on to another technique. But you can also learn a lot just by hitting it blindly and just trying to get more an intuitive feel for it. So what I might do now is having focused on each aspect of the technique, I'll just try to hit faster and just more relaxed. That felt slightly easier for me than when I first started the video on the first rally. So I was hitting it flat yesterday, and so it just took me a few minutes to get into the topspin side of the swing. So you can see that didn't take too long. So if you were in a match, if you wanted to switch from flat to a topspin, a flat semi-eastern to a topspin semi-eastern, it will just take about 5 minutes for you to get into a new swing. So you might have to lose the first game, but you'll be competitive again for the second or third game. So it was raining today, and I decided to put on my sunglasses to distract me away from the cold weather. The brown tint makes it look kind of almost sunny, so it looks kind of orange almost, like the evening time, like the evening sun. So it's when it's rainy, it's when you almost need the sunglasses the most. I just practice a serve. So again, hitting against the wall with a serve is very convenient because you can forget about accuracy and just focus entirely on the technique to ensure your swing pattern is correct. There's no point worrying about accuracy if your technique isn't right. So you have to focus on the technique first, and only then worry about accuracy after you've learned the technique. So I'll practice body rotation. I'll focus on that for a few serves. Keeping my wrists still, using my elbows, and a full swing. And there's no point hitting a ground stroke afterwards, just catch it and to practice at top speed on the serve. try to toss it on the backhand side to see if I can impart more topspin than side spin. So sometimes when there's topspin upwards and side spins sideways, when it's together, I think they call it spiral spin. So spiral spin is kind of a diagonal spin. So on the semi-eastern grip, it's not really pure topspin, neither is it pure side spin. It's kind of a mixture of those two spins. So it's kind of just kind of a diagonal kind of spiral spin on the ball. Try to hit it with my elbows far away, racket kind of far away, elbows kind of fully extended. Backhand serve, backhand smash, topspin. So with the backhand serve, I noticed it's possible to just keep the racket face the same on the active swing, or else it's also possible to rotate the top edge downwards. So that's clockwise. So it's possible to rotate the strings kind of clockwise on a topspin semi-eastern back serve. You'll notice it better if you hit kind of slowly. Back to 2 tennis balls. The flat technique on the serve, kind of more downwards on the after swing on the follow through. The topspin technique is kind of slightly more, it goes more sideways on the follow through, more upwards. So that was the flat one. So the It's not always like that, but that's just kind of a rough kind of approximation of the technique. But you can hit it either way, depending on the toss of the ball or the speed. So flat. Also with the flat, you can rotate anti-clockwise, again for the flat on the semi-eastern. Or you can just keep the racket face constant for flat. And back to this topspin. I'll just finish off just with a few top speed ground strokes. Well, not top speed, but just fast. For the Topspin Semi-eastern. Hitting it very fast, it's kind of like a stress test, and you can work backwards from it to learn the technique. Need to improve slightly. That side is kind of hitting topspin and side spin, kind of inside spin on the forehand. Thank you.